Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. My dear students, Assalamu alaikum to all of you. I hope that you all are doing good. Well, this is your English teacher, Miss Javeria, with another interesting text chapter today. So, dear students, let's open page number 80, unit number 16, The Haunted House. I am going to read out this chapter, I am going to explain this chapter, and then you will have to understand it. We are going to find out the answer of one question and further we will complete the exercises. So let me start first. At first, there is one question given. Let me read the question for you. What did Dad say about Gran's house? Was he telling the truth? Dear students, if you want to find out the answer of this question, at first you have to listen to my explanation very carefully. Then we are going to find out the answer for this particular question. So let me start first. Welcome, said Gran. Put on your slippers and I'll show you around the house. There were 4 large rooms downstairs as well as a kitchen and a bathroom. Beth, Andy and Holly's grandmother lived in a very old house in Scotland. It was rather like a castle in a fairy tale. There were little windows in strange places with wooden shutters that had beautiful patterns on them. The only trouble was their father said that the house was haunted. Now here, there is one family who is visiting Gran's house. Gran's house is an older house which is situated in Scotland. His house is very beautiful, like a castle in a fairy tale. There are large rooms, there are very fine patterns on the windows, but there is one trouble with this house, that Dad said that the house is haunted. Haunted means a house or a place in which ghosts giving signs of its presence. So the house is being considered as haunted. Now what happened next? As you can see in the picture in the book, the house is very beautiful but it seems to be haunted. Gran took the 3 children past a door with carvings of bear around it. Where does that door lead to? Asked Andy. It goes down to the cellar. Don't go down to the basement. The stairs are worn and dangerous. It's cold and damp and dark down there. Now what happened? They started visiting the house. The 3 children, they were going downstairs, but Andy told them not to go downstairs because the stairs are worn and dangerous. And the environment and climate of that place is quite damp and moistured. So she stopped them. She asked them not to go there. Upstairs, there were 4 large bedrooms and a bathroom. Where does that door lead to? Asked Holly. It goes up to the attic. You must not go up there. The stairs are rotten and dangerous. The windows don't open and it's hot and dusty. Now what happened? They were about to go upstairs, but at that place Andy stopped them and told them that the stairs are rotten and quite broken and dangerous. So you must not go upstairs because the windows don't open there and the environment and the climate of that place is quite hot and dusty. So she stopped them to go upstairs as well as downstairs. Now what happened next? Does the ghost live up there? Dad says the house is haunted, asked Holly. Now here Holly asked to Gran that does the ghost live up there on the upstairs side, because their dad told them. Don't listen to him. Of course there is not a ghost. Maybe he had a fever when he slept upstairs as a child, or maybe he was joking. Now here Gran told them that do not believe your father, because maybe when he saw something he was having a fever, because whenever we have a fever we go in some misconceptions or we go in misconscious. So we kind of see different kind of things in fever. So maybe he was not feeling well when he felt something unusual as a child, when he was a child. So Gran told them not to believe him. There is no such kind of ghost in their house and the house is completely fine. Or maybe he was joking. Gran said that maybe he was joking, or maybe he had some misunderstanding regarding the house. So my dear students, at first there was one question given which I read at the start, and I told you that we are going to find out the answer of this question after the reading and the explanation. So what was the question? The question was, what did Dad say about Gran's house? He said that the house is haunted. Was he telling the truth? Do you think that he was telling the truth? No, because the house owner Grant says that there is no such thing in their house. The house is completely fine. Their house is not haunted. So my dear student, let's move towards the difficult words of this chapter, the haunted house. Let me read the first word for you. The first word is downstairs. DOWNSTAIRS, downstairs. The next word is large. LARGE, large. The next word is castle. CASTLE, castle. The second last word is haunted. HAUNTED, haunted. And the last word is strange. STRANGE, strange. Let's repeat these words with me. Downstairs, large, castle, haunted and strange. Now let's move towards the vocabulary meanings of the same chapter, unit number 16, the haunted house. The first vocabulary that is given here is haunt. The meaning for this word is ghosts giving signs of its presence. The next word is rotten, overage and unpleasant. Number 3, supper, a light evening meal. Number 4, whisper, speak very softly or very gently. Number 5, attic, the uppermost story in a house. So my dear student, that was all from my today's lesson. Today we have read a chapter, we have understand a chapter, we done a question, difficult words and vocabulary meanings. You have to do this work in your copies very neatly. You have to practice the reading again and again at your home. You have to practice the difficult words, their pronunciation and their spelling. You have to spell them and then you have to memorize them. I hope that you have enjoyed my today's lesson. I will catch you next week inshallah with another lesson. Till then, take care. Allah Hafiz. Goodbye.